Hello, is my mic working for everybody? Can everybody hear me? Welcome. I know I don't use StreamYard very often. Welcome, Coco. Welcome, Nez. What's Truth? Dennison. How are you guys doing? This is just probably going to be a quick live stream. I just wanted to pop on and have some things to say. I normally keep pretty quiet on YouTube, but I was watching something this morning and I'm just gonna put it out there. Like, these people on YouTube trying to tell me how I should spend my day is unbelievable. Listening to two people go on who spend 7, 8, 11, 12 hours a day live streaming, telling me how to spend my day and what I should be doing. Now, you guys want to make all the false calls you want to, go right ahead. Go right ahead. It ain't going to get you nowhere. I literally watched somebody go on about something he knew was false and go on about how he used that false information to try to get what, the police to come here. People going on about calling the FBI. The FBI don't care about this YouTube drama. What's everybody saying? What did I miss? Now, I don't like to name names because I don't like to give these people any credibility or power to them because they got none. Can you, what's truth? Can you hear me okay? Am I loud enough? Yeah, exactly, Nez. What they say means less than nothing. It's just that I've been listening to this narrative for, I don't know, like, what year is it? 2023, like 6 years now. Been listening to this narrative. Now it's just a new set of people that have been running it for a year now. I don't spend all day on YouTube. And if I'm sitting in a chat talking to people and listening to somebody stream, that doesn't mean I'm not doing anything else. Oh, that's right. Me as a woman can't multitask, right? I can't multitask. Not good for the mic. You have something wrong. Hold on. Okay, let me figure it out before I go on. Okay, that is set up right. I don't know if that's going to help. Does that help? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the sound. There, it's fine. Yeah. I wonder if that'll help. Is that any better? What's truth? Is that better? Did I fix it? Look, Dennison gets it. He guessed right off the hop. Hey, Freeside, how are you doing? I try to stay in my own lane and do my own thing and not bother nobody. And I got people running their mouth about me just because of who I'm married to or who I might be friends with. It's ridiculous. I'm in a chat this morning and all of a sudden I neglect my kids. Like, come on. For one, as a mother with 8 children who works most of the day, I've learned to multitask. And I don't do drugs. I don't drink. I don't go out and party. So for my free time, I choose to go online and have a YouTube channel and talk to people that I enjoy talking to. So none of you guys can tell me how to spend my time. You gonna go down to the road to all the moms in your neighborhood and tell them what they should and shouldn't be doing? Tell them how to parent their kids and tell them they're not allowed to hang out with their friends ever? I didn't think so. You guys got a serious problem when you got a problem with somebody running your mouth about them. I am a grown woman who does whatever I want whenever I want. I ain't gonna let no troll of a woman tell me what to do and what I should be doing when I should be doing it. Man, this monitoring, my hearing myself is throwing me off, guys. What are you guys saying? They got nothing better to do than to sit on a live stream for 12 hours a day gabbing on about people. You should wrench Coco. Oh, she's not wrenched. Neither's Dennison. It's funny because I did a live stream yesterday for like 5 hours playing drama free content, and people acted like that didn't exist. I'm in a chat this morning talking to people, and all of a sudden I am neglectful, horrible person. Yep. Perfect day for a kite. Man, it's so cold out today. I ain't going out there flying no kite. I don't know. Should I give you the link? What's truth? Do you want to say anything? It's not very often I do StreamYards anymore. I ain't paying for it. I ain't paying for another program. I already pay for Adobe and Streamlabs and Discord and all the list. The list of programs I'm paying for. I am not paying for StreamYards too. Nope. I think What's Truth does, but I'm not. Looking after the kids, good. That's fine. See? Oh my goodness. What's Truth is in a chat room and looking after kids. Imagine that. Imagine somebody being able to multitask. Yeah, definitely, Dennison. Definitely. No, not paying for the duck. I really like Streamlabs. I don't know why I choose StreamYards this morning. I'm contemplating throwing out the link and letting people up if they've got something to say. I'm okay. I'm just, look, I have been listening to these people run my name through the mud for over a year and haven't said nothing. Going on about how I'm on YouTube for 12 hours a day, live streaming. You can't hear me. Let me see. I got it jacked as far as I can. I can't turn it up anymore. Is that better? Can you guys hear me? Maybe I'll speak a little louder. I don't know how else to get this to go higher. That's jacked up as high as it can. Hold on, guys.
Testing 1, 2, 3. How was that, everybody? Does that sound better? Do you hear that noise come in every time now when I talk? I don't hear it. So
That's funny. What's Truth to the rescue? He's always fixing my mic for me. He's used to this box thing much more than I am. Hey Nikki, how are you doing? Let me add you as a mod. I have something to say. There, I said it. That's funny. Oh my goodness, the bots are spamming things. I'm spamming the chat on me. Man, you guys are ridiculous. I think you like the drama. I think all of you guys like the drama. Man, yesterday I was doing a crafting live stream and I had like 2, 3 people. Got something to say, telling somebody off, and got 12 people. You guys like the drama. Nightbot, why are you timing people out? Dennison, didn't I mod you? I modded somebody. Thank you, Nikki. No, I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of hearing that I shouldn't be on YouTube because I have kids. Like, who the fuck do you guys think you are for telling me what I should and shouldn't be doing? I am a grown adult who makes up my own choices. If I want to be on YouTube for whatever reason, I'm allowed to be. I don't go around telling people they're spending too much time online or where they should be hanging out or who they should be talking to. I don't say these things to anybody because you're all adults. You all choose what you want to do with your own time. I've never admitted such a thing. Dennison, he's my nemesis. So I got some infighting in my chat. No, I ain't. But I'm also allowed to voice what is being said to me. None of these people have any power over me. I make up my own choice. You know what I did? I listened to I was in and out listening to What's Truth Live while doing some other things. And when I shut it off, I moved on. I went about the housework. I got prepped some classes for the kids, did some more laundry and housework, made lunch. I went about my day. These people are probably still alive, running their mouth because they got nothing but time on their hands. They're idle. I'm advocating for using the correct terminology. They hate narcissistic bullies, abusers, doctors, harassers, and psychopaths keep calling themselves trolls to cover for their bullshit. That's true. That's true. You know how often I sit in a chat room, I listen to a stream, and every once in a while I'll say something in chat, but I'm off in another window working on some design or something or some order or editing a video or using Photoshop. I'm usually never focused completely on a chat or a stream. I usually have 3 or 4 things going on. There's error. Error. What's happened to my chat? Oh, I think it was a glitch. I think my phone is messing up. Oh, hello, JJ, little show. Welcome. He's over there claiming they called the FBI, forwarded them stuff, and laid the claim I got. Yeah, about that. He admitted that he knew that was bullshit and he ran with it like it was some kind of truth to claiming he claiming he talked to a law enforcement officer with this narrative. If these people are really making these phone calls to the FBI and the police, you know that they're hanging up the phone when done and laughing their asses off on how ridiculous y'all sound. Speaking from somebody that's had a conversation with the police over YouTube stuff, they don't care. They don't. Unless someone's straight up threatening your life. They don't care. They don't care. You can call us 100 times a day about me making up lies. They ain't gonna show up at my house because they know it's all bull. They don't care about YouTube drama and feelings and he said, she said stuff. You guys are adults. Act like it. Not really, because when the threats and stuff are happening, you know what you got to do? Call a lawyer. Take them to court. That's what you got to do. It's, what are you going to do if somebody's a continent away from you? It's YouTube. Words on the internet. The FBI got better things to do. You know, I've been hearing for like 6 years people apparently calling CPS on me. I have yet to see them. You know why? Because they know it's all bull. Canada keeps track of people. I've got to register for school and everything every year. They keep track of people. Everything's documented. I stopped being scared of your guys' threats a long time ago, but you keep going. And that's all it is. Running their mouth for 11, 12 hours a day and then privating their stream. No, they don't. None of these people know. BDF don't know. He has no kids. An old man that's lonely. No experience. And I tell you what, every single parent out there takes time for themselves. And I have a supportive husband who allows me time to do things, to work on projects, to go to work, to do my own thing. Man, what did they say? What's Truth hasn't been live in how many weeks? And he went live this morning, and all of a sudden he's live all day, every day. Come on. They've got to know what's coming out of their mouth is bull. Yeah, begging for money while doing it. Diamonds need to be polished. Let them rub. So you guys know you can run your mouth all day long. You're not telling me what to do and how to live my life. You're allowed your own opinions. But I tell you, you don't know what goes on in my house. You don't know nothing. You know the little, very little bit I show people. That's what you know. You don't see all of the work I do. You don't see it. And I guarantee you that you don't even care. If I was to do a 24-hour live stream showing all the work I do throughout the day, you'd pick that apart and you'd have something to say about that. Hey, MLH, how are you doing? And I'm surprised to hear other mothers mom shaming a mom how to raise her children. Are we trying to go backwards in society? Have we not gotten to a better place in society? What is with the mom shaming? It should not be coming from moms. Got a good idea. Who was the dickhead towards you this morning, Tiffany? They're just so jealous of you. Tiffany, your true subscribers know how awesome you are. Well, thank you, Coco. I man, that's the first thing they go to because that's all they got. What's all I did was make a comment calling out a lie. They went straight for my parenting, bringing the kids up, fucking saying shit about the kids. You know how creepy that makes you guys? Yeah, I've been watching what they've been doing to 303 and other people. It's shameful. It's disgusting. Y'all need to learn how to treat each other better. You gotta realize why you guys are so miserable that you're obsessing over everybody else all day long. Making up fantasy stories in your head about how what goes on in my house. Creepy, man. Creepy. So they're calling on people, that's a fact. Probably. They probably are. And they probably think that it's getting somewhere with their. But when you run with lies, I, these people, the officers, I guarantee it, are hanging up the phone and laughing at how ridiculous these so-called grown-ups are acting. You don't think people can tell when you're lying? That every single thing that comes out of your mouth is an exaggeration and a lie. He isn't smart enough to be Voldemort. He's more like Golem. Yeah, Sweetleaf did. She's got more guts than a lot of people on here. I'll give her that. Mexican long hair. We'll have to rename him Golem. She's another can of worms. Sweetleaf. I ain't gonna put her down. I don't agree with a lot of things she does and says, but she's allowed to have her own opinions. There you go. I agree with you, Mexican long hair. I agree. He needs to examine himself and figure out why he's so unhappy that he's got to treat people the way he does. Like all you haters out there, were you guys not raised by your mamas? Did your mom not teach you manners and social skills and how to be polite to people? Yeah, this guy went around to every Canadian he knows trying to get them to make false calls to CPS. Borderline harassment, if not harassment. Yeah, he makes titles like that to draw in attention. I don't agree with it, but it's his channel. Man, I could delete my channel, disappear off YouTube for 2 years, and he'd still be saying my name. And I've never done anything to the guy. Just hang out with the wrong people, be married to the wrong man, I guess. That's all I've ever done. Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess if he wanted to grab attention so he could make awareness of what was going on, the police should be doing something about it. Oh man, the coat cloak clock. Soon, coming soon. Wait till you guys see this thing. Let me see if I can find a song to play. Take a 4 or 5 minute break from talking. Hmm. That's one thing I like about Streamlabs is I'm able to play songs easier, better quality. Calm down. to do switch that. Switch that. Weird. Yeah, I think I've let out everything I had to say. These guys don't deserve too much of my time. I'm just, I think I've, this morning when I heard people going on about what I should be doing this morning, I think I heard it one too many times. And that's why I don't listen to them. That's why I don't give them the time of day. Because everything that comes out of their mouth is baloney. Do you have controls? Or am I on the wrong account?
Oh, I do too. Am I allowed up here? Am I
I,
allowed to multitask for 1 minute?
I don't know. I
Oh,
don't
you
know.
don't. Should I run? Should I hide? I can hang out for a second anyway.
Yeah, I'm only doing this because I had a quiet period in the day where I
Yeah.
have the little ones napping.
Well, I mean, he must have pissed somebody off that he had me do a live stream about him. Gomez over there is live about him. You're live about him, right? Like so, you know. I haven't really been away, but I haven't been live, and I really haven't made any videos. I haven't really done anything really. Um, you really haven't been around either, live streaming or nothing like that. Nothing to do with him anyway. I don't understand what they're talking about. We're live all the time, recording them. When I woke up this morning at 4 o'clock because I was in pain, he was live and
Yeah,
had been live already for like an hour,
yeah.
right?
And
So
probably I've already said your name a half dozen
and
times.
that's what tuned me in. I was like, wait a second, why is he saying my name as soon as I fucking log in, right? Like I just checked him out because he was right there on my recommended, right? Because I don't know why YouTube recommends him. I got him blocked, I unsubscribed, but he still gets recommended. So I was like, well, why not? I clicked it, and as soon as I fucking loaded it up, what's tooth up there in Canada? Got naked men running around his living room, blah, 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 blah. Called the FBI, left reports with that lady in Canada now, and told me all about my system and everything, right? You know?
Yeah, it's pointless for Canadians to file lawsuits.
Oh, yeah, 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 that's right. It's pointless for Canadians to file lawsuits because if we win, our Canadian government can't make Americans pay up. But if an American sues us, the American government can make the Canadian government pay up, and the Canadian government will make us pay up, right? So
Oh,
us fucking Canadians better be careful
yeah,
because I
yeah,
guess I guess America can just fucking sue us with false allegations, and our government will make us pay.
yeah,
It's news to me. The fucking guy is such a walking fucking lie,
yeah,
right? He's a
yeah,
walking contradiction. He's a walking hypocrite. He's a walking lie. Everything that him and Miss B says is bullshit. It's
yeah,
it's unfucking real. Like I said this morning, I as if I was a Porter Farmer subscriber and hanging out in his chat room, I would be insulted if he tried to
yeah.
push that shit on me as a subscriber. He would actually insult my intelligence. Good day, Emily.
What's going on, you guys?
He has pushed many people away from his channel.
Yeah.
So, I've been away for a little bit here. I need to get
Right.
caught up on all the latest. I have
Yeah.
no idea what's going on. I've literally been busy with shit. So what's the latest? What's going on? What has riled up Voldemort's feathers lately?
Lately, it's been a guy named Vegas Valley who's making videos about him and I guess Vegas Valley has a few friends that are making videos of him. So he's
So two pieces of shit going at each other. Okay, got it.
Right, right, right. But they're
Got it.
dragging my wife into it though, right?
Oh
Because when
boy.
he's saying Vegas Valley's name, he also has to say my wife's name.
yeah.
I thought if you just ignore the problem, it'll just go away. I've tried that tactic over and over and over again, and it just doesn't seem to work.
So
It's weird.
I walked
No,
in.
he gets the freedom to say whatever lies he wants, and you're
Yeah,
being silent, ignoring it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Being silenced, not being silent, but being silenced. That's the proper word for that.
Yeah, I mean, everybody gives you that advice, right? Oh, if you just ignore it, it'll go away. It'll go away. It never really fucking goes away, does it?
No,
Like,
no.
it's like I don't know if you guys play video games, but there's a video game called Dead Space that I really liked. It's like a horror survival game, and there's they call it the regenerator, and it's like this zombie
Mm.
that, you cut it down and you think you're done with it, and then it just reforms and comes after you again. And no matter how many times you do that, it does the same thing, just over and over and over. And until you finally get it to this one point where you use this fucking shuttle to use its engine to just cook it like but in the meantime, like you're just running from this fucking thing. It's like it never goes away, and that's what Voldemort reminds me of, just this ever present fucking piece of shit that just won't leave people alone. It's like it's almost clinically like I'm not a psychiatrist or anything, but it's almost like he's just got problems. He's just got issues. you know I don't know.
You got problems, border farmer.
Obsession problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I I don't even address these people. I don't hang out in anywhere that they hang out.
No.
I don't pay attention to them. And What's Truth went live this morning, restreaming some things because he was going off on some Dave guy or something.
Well, it wasn't just that. He was talking about the kids again, right?
What? Yeah, he came in. He realized What's Truth was restreaming them, and he started. Him and Miss B started going on about my saying my name, bringing the 8 kids into it. How all this
Yeah.
crap.
He's got a boner for certain people. It's really weird. Like you guys seem to be on the radar quite a bit. I've stayed off the radar, just like I said, just because I've been busy like investigating shit and like actually doing stuff, like the homeless outreach and everything else I do. And
Mm.
then I
And
just
God
now.
bless you for that.
Well, I don't. Well, I appreciate that. I don't do it for accolades or anything like that. Most of the times, I mean, I was putting it on stream, and then I decided, you know what, it's too grandiose to put that type of stuff on screen. Just do it and just do it. It's. I think everybody has a debt to society to society, and most people never fulfill their debt to society, so I'm doing the best I can to give back where I can. I mean, I don't have a lot of money. I know he pretends that I e-beg all the time and that's all I do, but it's just not the case. I mean, beside the fact, going to get like FOIA request and all that type of stuff sometimes cost me money. So
Absolutely.
it's
Yep.
it's funny that he talks about that type of shit, but yet, you know, anytime that he needs something, i.e. a roof or a truck
Yeah.
or any of that shit, I mean, it's okay then, or any of his friends, it's perfectly okay. He'll never call them out on that shit. But heaven forbid I, get a little bit of money for a drone, that
Right.
I'd use to like, surveil homeless sweeps and, shit like that. And
Yep.
I mean, it's just constant stream of BS, man. I mean, when
Yeah.
does it ever stop? Does it ever stop? I mean, I
Yep.
kind of think like The only way that it stops is like when his fucking dead cold heart, stops. That's when it stops.
And then there'll be somebody there to pick up for him,
Yep.
right?
Well, maybe, but I mean, it's just really fucking weird. It's like, I mean, you would think that at that advanced age, right? And
Mm,
he's probably got health issues and all that type of shit. He lives in a shack in fucking BFE, Florida. I mean,
mm.
you would think that he would just want to retire and just live a life of
Peace and quiet.
peace and quiet. I can't say luxury because I mean, look what he's dealing with there. But just live a chill, cool life
Yeah,
where you
yeah.
go fishing or camping. I don't know what the fuck they do over there. Catch fireflies. I don't know what the
You're
fuck he
supposed
does.
to get older when you, or wiser when you get older, are you not? I mean,
I mean, you would think WT. I mean, it just seems like he just gets dumber and dumber and dumber, and the world just. I mean, I it's a weird world that we live in where a guy like that. I mean, I think, I mean, Nikki has kind of said it before, like I think that the power just dies when we all just fucking just stop talking about his fucking dumbass,
I mean, I did. Yeah, I
I
mean,
know we all did, WT. I don't know what I mean, he'll, randomly, like out of nowhere, he'll bring up people's names that
yep.
you would think would be under the radar. Or, I mean, I've even heard my name a few times. Like, it's like, dude,
Mm.
I'm doing my thing here. I'm not worried about what you're, wanking off to you in the corner of your fucking trailer. I really don't give a fuck.
It's
I mean,
almost sounds like he has an agenda, MLH. Almost like he has an agenda. Hmm.
right. And then,
Do you see any coincidences with real activists being targeted by this fella? Now, real activists is what I consider to be somebody like you, MLH, who will actually go out and feed the homeless and document the cops in a proper manner. And, you will do fundraisers to get, professional tools like a drone. And, and so it just seems to be a pattern there with people who are free and not controlled by the system that he goes after and targets.
right.
Just a, you know,
It is kind of an agenda if you think
hmm,
about it, WT, because like you said, I mean, he's always attacking people that
yep,
seemingly do good work, right?
real people, real
Right.
people.
Right. Right. It's pretty amazing, man. I really don't know the answer to the puzzle that's going on there, but I don't know if it's a puzzle even worth fucking figuring out, because I mean, he's caused so much fucking havoc for people. Like, I know he's gotten people's channels taken down. Like, I mean, it's just, and he talks about porn bombing, right? I
Hmm.
mean, that's his big thing, right? He
Hmm.
believes that porn bombing is
Right,
a crime, which is the
right,
stupidest fucking dumbass shit I've ever fucking heard in my life. Excuse
right.
my language, by the way, Tiffany. I hate to
Oh, no,
use
it's
language
alright.
on you,
No, no, it's
but
all BS because
He,
like, Jason admitted that he asked Jason to go porn bomb Wolvie. So,
were you guys not all there when Poor Dirt Farmer and Rebel and Crafty Cat orchestrated to have ASMR's channel taken out by a strike with a
yeah.
porn bomb?
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah, yeah.
Just
See, it's kind of funny. He bitches about that, right? He
mhm,
cries about that. Like,
yep,
oh my God, it's such a crime, right? Which it's not a crime. I mean, get the fuck out of here. I mean,
yep,
first of all, you guys have kids, right? I mean,
yep.
you're not letting them like in on watching YouTube while you guys are doing adult business on YouTube, right? I have
No.
something on the channel called Hot Tub Time Machine. It's
Hmm.
18 plus. It's very, very, very direct. We
Hmm.
talk. There's no visuals, right? But it's all fucking naughty time, right? Adults go in the room, and it's like the old school. I don't know if you guys remember old school chat rooms like AOL. They used to have what they called like hot tub rooms where, supposed adults, I know people abuse that too, but
Hmm.
supposed adults would go in there just to have a little naughty time, and talk about different shit and adult shit, right? It's kind
Hmm.
of what Hot Tub Time Machine is, right? It's kind of a throwback to those days where you could just fucking say what's on your mind, not worry about shit and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there are adults, right? I mean, not the world doesn't have to always be kid friendly.
Hmm.
I mean, there are places of the internet, places in real life, like your bedroom where you do stuff that you're not going to talk to your neighbor about, or maybe you are going to talk to your neighbor about it, right? But
Mhm.
it's not for kids.
That's
You know
right.
what I mean?
Yep.
So if you don't have enough self-control to know that YouTube is just a hodgepodge of, you know, just it could be anything, right? It could be cop watching, it could be family friendly fun time with Thomas the Train. It could be Minecraft. Like I've seen a couple of your Minecraft streams, Tiff. That's very family friendly, right? There's nothing really that could go on there to
Right.
hurt the senses. Or it could
Mhm.
be the opposite. It could be a video game like Resident Evil where you're shooting zombies and chopping off zombies' heads and whatever the fuck you're doing, right? And those are two opposing things, right? I don't walk into, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily play Grand Theft Auto in front of my kids if they were little, right? But I mean, this is the real fucking world. Kids are playing games like Grand Theft
Yeah,
Auto
I was going to say,
and
go log into Grand Theft Auto and Call of Duty and listen to the amount of children that are on
right,
there.
right.
Yeah.
So this whole thing about porn bombing being against the law, which is absolute fucking horseshit. Nobody's ever been convicted of porn bombing a channel. They might get their channel taken down for terms of service and all that type of shit from YouTube, which is understandable, because they have their own set of rules. But I mean, give me a fucking break, man. Grow the fuck up. Be a man, you know? I mean, this whole fucking porn bomb being a crime and it hurts the kids and all this type of shit. Get the
Yeah,
fuck out of
yeah,
here.
yeah.
You
Hurts
mean
the
to tell
children's.
you mean to tell
Yeah.
me that the cops are literally going to fucking arrest somebody if their kid walks in on them having sex? Get the
Right.
fuck up on out of here, man. Grow up. Fucking 2023. I mean, everybody has had those awkward moments, right, Tiff? Like where your kids walk in while you're messing around or whatever. It's embarrassing. You don't want to have those moments, all that type of shit. It's almost the same thing, right? I mean, get the hell out of here, man. It happens. Life is life. Men love women, vice versa, or same-sex couple, whatever the fuck is going on, and just leave everybody the fuck alone. Mind your own goddamn business. If you happen to see a porn bomb on a YouTube channel, go get counseling. I mean, if
I
it affects you that
actually,
bad.
MLH, I actually remember the story of where this all comes from. And it's quite
Really?
funny. It was on Auditron's panel. It
Yeah.
was late at night. It was like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning or after, right? And it was me and ASMR and AC up there with a few other people. ASMR was dropping that made up clip that Game Over made of Poor Dirt Farmer and Yeet. There was no nudity in it. That's what Poor Dirt Farmer's screaming porn bomb about. Mad
Hmm.
Max allegedly had his children in the room while he was playing this on his 60-inch, well, it
Right.
was 50-inch, then it grew to 60-inch television at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So
Oh,
all of Mad Max's grandchildren were in the room when ASMR played that
Well, AC, no,
non-pornographic video
AC did porn bomb it at the end of it.
at the end of it.
Yeah, but
well,
why
okay.
would you have your kids watching that live stream on a TV when ASMR was playing that clip that Game Over made?
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
but
I remember that too, actually. Now that I mean that was a while back, man. That's like taking me back a little bit here, but it's funny because like there's so many issues with that, right? Why are grandkids up at 2, 3 in the morning? That's a good question to ask, right? Why? I mean, isn't the problem with the person that's letting their grandkids watch such horrible material? I mean, you know what I mean? Like if we're in other words, Tiff, if we're watching a late night stream, let's say I have hot tub going on, right? And usually there's no visuals. Like I'll put up pictures of sexy men and sexy women, like celebrities and stuff like that. A little risque, right? But nothing too major. I mean, you wouldn't have your kids in on that. You wouldn't have them listening in to this conversation that, we usually have on hot tub that involves like adult material. Therefore, it's for adults. You know what I mean? Like,
No,
get the kids out of the room. I always say that too. I mean, if you have kids in the room, this is an adult-oriented show. Put you know put on cartoons in the next room if you're gonna, or put on headphones. You know what I mean? Like you're not. I mean,
I
use
don't.
common sense.
I don't even let my younger kids watch YouTube. because
Right, right,
the ads, there's a lot of content out there that I don't approve of for their eyes. The older ones, they are allowed to watch YouTube and they have accounts, but they are aware of what
right,
they're not allowed to watch and they're old
right,
enough to discern.
right. And
But
you
That's
know,
no,
because
when I'm
you're a
watching
good
YouTube,
parent.
right.
and if I have ears around me, I have earbuds in
Exactly. That's
because
the there
of
you
I
go.
know who I watch, right?
There you go. Yep. Yep. There you go. That's I mean, it's a responsibility thing, right?
Yeah, it
So if
falls
you're
on me
I mean,
what the
and you
kids
know
are
what?
exposed to.
It can happen, right? People randomly do stupid shit like throw porn bombs on, right? I don't
Yeah,
agree with it. I don't think I don't think it's right. I think it's shitty that people work hard for their channels and somebody can come along and ruin it with a porn bomb, right? Which is why I have very few panels. If you notice my channel, I hardly or if I do have panels, they're very controlled with only people that I know, right? Like I'll never let somebody I don't know up or any of that because it could end really fast, right? So, I mean, I don't know, man. Like this whole thing about, and then to drone on and on and on about how it's illegal and it's punishable by law. I mean, which law is that? I'd like to know. Can somebody point me to that? Like I don't think there's any Canadian laws against porn bombing, is there? Like there's no. Not that I'm saying that porn bombing is right or anything like that, but as far as I know here, at least here in the United States, I mean, I think that falls under the First Amendment. I mean, if YouTube decides to kick you off for it, then that's they're more than entitled to because it's a private entity, but it's not against the law. It's so stupid, so
yeah.
dumb. I don't know.
What are they going to call the cops every time they're watching a movie and a nude scene pops up?
Yeah, exactly.
It's ridiculous. Like if you're going to be outraged over porn bombing, be outraged at the fact that it could take somebody's channel down and ruin their channel. If you're going to be upset over that. Making up things like it's against the law is just retarded. Nez, why are you popping up in two
PG.
accounts?
Well,
Is that my end or your end, Emily?
watching a movie and all of a sudden.
What's going on? I heard you for a second, then you cut out again. Oh, there it goes. Oh, MLH had some problems.
Am I here now? All
I
right.
hear you.
Well, I just wanted to say I can't stay very long, but when they have nothing on you, that's why they do this stuff. And in my experience, they enjoy what they're doing. Don't look for rhyme or reason because there is none. They are people who are very sad, very toxic, very damaged. Call them trolls, call them whatever you want. Evil is evil, and they're
Yeah.
going to do what evil people do. The only things that are going to change that is if they drop over dead. If they, even if they leave YouTube, I'm sure they'd still be being themselves on some other platform, if not in real life. Bear in mind, if they're this way on the internet, they're like this in real life.
I'll
Yeah.
So
probably
pity those
worse.
people they encounter in real life because they ain't no better.
I you know
And the only other thing will change them is religious conversion. I believe in the power of prayer. I believe in the power of God, but somebody's got to want that help to receive that help. And will they ever receive it? Will they ever get on board and change the way they treat their fellow man? I don't have that information. Doesn't look likely, but I believe in miracles. So these
I don't know
people
what.
are a test to us to pray for them and forgive them, not participate in their hatred.
I
You know,
don't know. I don't know where I got cut off there. My internet connection's kind of crappy,
Well
but
said, Niz.
I
thank you.
yeah, Nez for sure. Um, but Tiffany, you made a great point, and I hope everybody understands that point about like movies. Like let's say you're watching a rated R movie, but you think it's like, you think it's okay, but your kids walk in and then all of a sudden the sex scene comes on. Now you need to be prosecuted. You understand how ridiculous and ludicrous that sounds? I
Yeah.
mean, these people just sound so dumb and so desperate and so like out of the loop. It's like and if they I don't know if I go back and forth of whether or not they truly believe what they say. I Part of me says no, part of me says they're that crazy and that stupid to think that somebody could get in trouble for porn bombing or like we were talking about a sex scene during a movie. Or I mean, get out of here, man. I mean, come on. It's just stupid and ludicrous, and I don't know why they keep holding on to that dumb shit.
Yeah, the internet is full of stuff kids shouldn't see. So I believe it's up to the parent to take responsibility and censor what their children are exposed to on the internet. Would I let my 8-year-old have a laptop or tablet and just go nuts on the internet? No,
Of course
no,
not.
nope.
Of course not. Because you're responsible. And maybe you do. Maybe you let them, but you monitor, right? You're monitoring, like you're making sure that they're on the proper websites, whether it's educational or entertaining or anything like that. YouTube, YouTube's a fucking cesspool. Twitter, same thing. Just use your head.
Yeah.
It's not rocket science. It's not, you know, it's not, it's, it, I mean, it's just ludicrous. I can't believe after all this time, it's the same shit, Tiff. I really can't.
I can't believe that they're still making calls about it. It's the Miss B going on this morning about how she's got a file with the FBI. Like I said earlier, the FBI don't care about none of this YouTube drama. They
Of
got better
course not.
things to do.
They got bigger and better things to worry about than worry about some person in Texas that is lonely and is in need of attention.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just fucking weird. Um, but anyways, I just wanted to say hey, and been a little while since I've been up on a panel, so I thought I'd get up here. And I know I could sense it in your voice, Tiff. You're kind of tired. And I was that way for a long time too. I'm just like, every turn, it's MLH's begging for money, which it's like, come on, man. I mean, I mean, I had the one time where I did a fundraiser that was supposed to be for something else, but I decided, you know what? Since the money was given back to me, I decided to do something decent with it, get a drone that I can catch, dirty cops doing dirty things to homeless people, and take a look at the sweeps from a different view. Now, the reason I haven't been doing it lately is because they have dirty tactics with the homeless sweeps now. They'll tell you it's one day and they'll change it to another day. They'll change locations. They'll make the location marker so big that you don't even know where it's at. So it's really, really tough to find the sweeps anymore. So I get notifications about it, and they'll tell me that it's here. You go there on a certain day and there's nothing to be found. So, I mean, I don't use the drone for personal use. I think the only time ever used the drone for personal use was to learn how to use it, because you have to learn how to fly a drone. It's not as easy as like a remote control car or something that, kids can use. I mean, it takes a little while to learn how to maneuver that thing,
Oh,
you
definitely.
know? So, I
I've
don't know.
had a
It's
few
just
drones. I broke a few drones. They're quite
yeah.
hard to to fly.
Right. It's not I mean it's a new different thing, right? And I'm still learning. I mean, it's a process. It's not something that you just innately have the ability to do. It's it's I don't know, man. It's just so weird, but it was fun being up here, Tiff, talking with you, and I could totally feel you. I mean, just being tired of the BS, and you know, the
Well,
stupid shit that goes on.
when I'm focusing on my own thing, like I don't know how much you pay attention to, but all I really do on my channel is craft and play video games.
Oh yeah,
And I
I see it
tune
all
in
the
this
time.
I tune in this morning, like I'm not even invested in the
Right,
drama.
right,
And
right.
Miss B going on about how I shouldn't be in some chat. I should be bathing my kids and making breakfast and doing this and doing that, like implying that I don't take care
Right.
of my kids. Like
It's so funny.
ridiculous.
It's like you sort of think that maybe they got a camera in your house somewhere, right? Right, Tiff,
Yeah.
where they're just constantly like scrutinizing exactly what you're doing, but they're in essence they're just making up BS, and it's their weird minds that take them to the places that they do, right? I would never in a million years think that you're hurting your kids or doing anything other than being a loving mother and WT being a loving dad and doing right by your kids, you know? I mean that's human nature to is to love your kids and do right by them. Are there bad people out there? Most certainly. But there's never been any indication of any nefarious doing by you guys or some of the other people that they attack online. It's utterly ridiculous. I just wish that they would stop the harassment because it really clearly is harassment. I mean, when you're brought up and you've been nowhere near active in the drama, then it's just ludicrous and stupid to even give it the time of day. But I understand why you do, Tiff, because I've been there, and you have to at least say your piece every once in a while if it lingers and continues for days on end because they regardless of what people think, I mean there are a lot of subscribers over there, that
Yeah.
that can tell other subscribers, and it's like of course I question that. I mean there might be some bot subscribers here and there, but um I don't know. It's just mind your own business, and as long as you don't see anybody hurting anybody else, then everything is kosher. And move on, carry on and move on. That's how I
Yeah.
feel about all of it because it's maddening, and I wish it would be different, but it's how they are.
That's
Hey,
the
we
internet for you.
it is. All right, Tiffany. I hope you have a great day, and don't let it get you too down, and I mean hopefully it'll subside. That's all I can say. I mean I doubt it, honestly, Tiff, but one can hope, right?
I don't see her stopping or him stopping anytime soon.
Yeah.
I have been quiet for months on this whole subject. Just like a month or two ago, Miss B was running around saying I lost all my kids and I chose what's truth over my kids. The cops came to my house, gave me an ultimatum. He's got to go or the kids go. And she's going on. I chose the kids. It's just ridiculous the things they come
Where,
up with.
but there's never any proof, is there, Tiff?
No, never.
Never. That's the thing. Like they talk about proof all the time, right? The truth is in the proof, right?
Yeah,
Where's the proof? Where's the proof? I want to see the proof. That's
yeah,
all. I mean, come on. It's ridiculous, Tiff. Just keep doing what you're doing. I lurk every once in a while in your streams. I see you play Minecraft every once in a while. Some of the other games like the cafe game, Bernie plays. She used to play that cafe game,
oh
and
yeah,
that's always fun. It's the one where they have celebrities visit your cafe and stuff, like fake
yeah,
celebrities. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She
yeah.
played
It's
that. She played
drama
that all the time.
infused. They all gossip. Yeah,
Yeah, they talk about your cafe. Oh, this is the greatest cafe. Or if they didn't have a good time there, they they talk shit about your cafe. It's a fun little game. Yeah, it's fun.
yeah,
But all right, Tiff. Well, have yourself a great rest of the day.
yeah. Thank you
Um,
for coming up.
F the haters, and you're doing a great job. And good wishes to you, your kids, and obviously WT. And hopefully they'll leave you alone at some point.
I don't know. I've been quiet for a year. They still going.
I know, Tip. It's weird. I mean, I've stayed quiet for months on end, and still I get brought up here and there, and I'm just like, wow.
Yeah.
Rent is free in their heads. It's like, I don't know. But anyways, have a great day, and hopefully we'll talk soon.
Yes. Thank you.
Yep.
Hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank
You
you
too.
for popping up.
Take care, Tiff. Bye bye.
Well, I think I'm going to wrap this up here. I had I remember a month or two ago, Miss B going on about how I lost my kids and how she had a whole story made up in her head about the whole situation. It was quite crazy. Where I don't know where they get this information, where they come up with these crazy assumptions and stories. I kind of think they like to, trying to interject themselves into drama to get more attention because that's what people like. People like, it's a sad reality, but gossip and drama draws in attention. It draws in people. People tend to watch it. My question is, if I was doing a crafting video right now, how much of you guys would be here in the chat? I probably have somebody restreaming this somewhere. More than likely. Give me the opportunity to strike somebody for stealing my content. Because I don't care. You steal my content, I'm going to say something. I'm going to do something. But I think I'm going to play an outro song and wrap this up. Let me see. Let me catch up the chat before I do that. Hey, Trinity. How are you doing? Popping in. Welcome, Brian. You guys just chatting back and forth about things. Yes. Oh, these people are whack. But my time on a live stream is coming to an end. I don't know how many people take what these people say as face value. I don't know. And really, if you're if you're hanging out and PDF chat, buying what he's saying, I'm better off with you not around my channel. He's gonna make money off my videos, is he? Good luck. I know how the YouTube algorithm works and the monetization works. His 100 to 200 views ain't making him no money. I can guarantee you that. Let me see if I can find a song to play. Winning. What's Truth Puzzle? Hey, the puzzles, by the way, are coming out fantastic. I'm looking up. I'm looking. I'm searching. Oh, there's a good one. Oh, the process of playing a song.